Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Back once again, another podcast show. It's your boy JB with my podcast partner back once again, DJ Seaway. My brother.
What's going on? Man? I'm living. Everything is everything.
Okay. Good to see you back on the show, brother. Good to see you.
I'm glad to be back on.
Welcome in, chat. Welcome everybody in. Everybody in the chat, man. Shouts out my dog MJ. That profile picture for Cat Pooh, what's up, baby? Roll Tide. You already know what it is.
Roll Tide.
Our brother Nick Beasley already.
Oh,
he already want to smoke.
I got something special for them.
He already want to smoke. But yeah, as y'all know, man, y'all know how we do it. Shouts out to Title Tower. As always, the official sponsor of Sports Talk with JB. And as always, man, welcome in. I mean, we're a little late tonight, but you know, some things happening, you know. But as they say, Seaway, the show must go on. By any means necessary. All right, so make sure y'all please hit the like button when you come in. Share this to your people. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. And let's get this thing rolling, man. We got a lot to pack in. We're going to try to keep this show within an hour. We don't want to go too long. But Seaway, we got to talk Bama. We got to talk about the AP Top 25. We got a SEC schedule. NBA preview. The season that started last week, but we still ain't do the preview, so we got to catch up, and we got to talk the NFL midseason report.
Okay, I'm with it. I'm with it.
All right. If you, hey, what Jamie say? If you strong, I'm strong.
I'm strong.
Hey, well, we strong then.
Yes, sir. We strong.
Shouts out to Jamie Winston, by the way.
Yes, sir.
That boy, fool.
Alabama native.
Oh, Bessemer Finest. That's what they call him. Bessemer's Finest. Shouts out to Till, man. We on our regular scale. Shouts out to Till. Till showed up late last week. I'm sorry. You know, things happen. Sometimes we had to bump the time up a little bit, you know, but we back on regular schedule. We back on.
Yeah, we back.
We back on. Hey, on Nick. Here's Cowboy Midseason Report.
Oh yeah. If you talked up,
yes,
they
baby.
do, and in a bad way. I am not going to get started just yet. It's coming, Nick. Like Stephen A.
Not
it's
yet.
Coming.
Not yet.
Not yet. It's coming.
Hey, hold
up.
It's coming, baby.
It's coming. It's coming.
All right, y'all. So let's get down to business, man. Y'all know why we here. Y'all know what we do each and every week. So y'all just keep chiming in. And let's do the AP Top 25. Let's start off with the AP Top 25 like we always do. Why not? See if I got this thing posted.
There you go.
There we go. All right. There we go. All right. So you see the top 5 right there. I ain't got no problem with it. Bama, we have moved from 15 to 14, so we gradually coming on up. A&M jumped in the top 10 after they beat LSU. LSU dropped to 16. I see an unfamiliar face in the top 25. Seaway, can you spot them out? Look on the bottom row. Can you spot them out?
Oh, y'all see it. Y'all see it. Colorado, baby. Y'all see it. He told you years ago he coming. It shouldn't even be no surprise to you. I told you a couple weeks ago.
That's our code of crime in the buff, man.
Yeah, I don't see why it's a surprise. It's about to be a surprise to everybody else, but it ain't a surprise to us. But yeah, man, shouts out to Colorado, man. Them boys handling business though, man. On the serious side, they're looking much stronger. Hey, but you tell you the biggest difference I've seen this year from this Colorado team. After that, For some reason, after that Nebraska game, I don't know what Prime did, but everybody got their mind, have got that changed their attitude, even including Shador Sanders. Because Shador was
It was after
was
the bye week
arrogant.
too.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And so attitude is look like they are playing to get for some reason. The morale in that locker room looks like it's like they love each other and they grind for each other. They're looking much better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He thought Dion said don't rank them now because they don't believe. Well, he got some people believing now.
Yeah, some people believing, but now this the tech. Now I will say this Saturday going to be the test for them because you remember last year they beat a couple of teams and they ranked them a little too fast. They ranked them a little too fast, and they ended up collapsing. So now the real test for them is this week. If they can continue to keep that attitude, continue to keep that same play, and most of all, stay humble, don't get too cocky. Now this week will be the real test for this Colorado team.
Okay, I feel that. So yeah, I mean they right now what we can say, C-Way, we got the same. Bama got the same record as Colorado.
Yep. Oh, definitely
5-2. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
but so far,
I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is. I might not like that some of them teams are ranked ahead of us right now, but it is what it is right now. We just gotta continue to play good ball.
Yeah. I ain't got no problem with it, man. I really don't. And also they are bowl eligible now. I mean, they 6-2. My bad, 6-2. They won 6 games.
Yes.
Yep. So they going to a bowl game.
Yep.
And actually, C-Way, I know you picked them. I know you picked Colorado to win the Big 12, but I mean, that's really if they win out, they have a chance
to make the playoff.
Go to the Big 12 championship. Yeah.
Yep. And if they continue to play well and win out, you're looking at them possibly making the playoff. So they have a lot at stake because you can't ignore them if they win the Big 12. So
that's an automatic bid if they win it.
That's automatic bid.
Mm-hmm.
That's automatic. Yep. That'll be an automatic bid for them. So man, whatever they doing, they got to keep the good work up.
Our brother Julius Carter Jr. in the chat. Is Colorado the biggest story in college football? Nope,
not right now.
I don't think
not
so.
Right now. Not right now, not right now. Right now, man.
Right.
At the end of the day, I roll with Colorado because I roll with Prime. It's still the biggest story if they like it or not. Right now, the biggest story is Alabama gonna make the playoff? Is Alabama gonna make it with Coach DeBoer? And at the end of the day, even if we win it, even when we lose it, Alabama gonna always be the biggest story in college football, whether they like it or not. And it's sad that it's sad that Georgia beat Texas, right? Last week, right?
Right.
And Georgia beat Texas, an undefeated Texas, the number 1 team in the nation. But yet, the college football world was so focused on us losing to Tennessee. You see that? You see what I'm talking about? Now, Georgia just manhandled the number 1 team in the country. But the only thing they could focus on, everybody was focusing on, was Alabama losing to Tennessee. So you tell me who the biggest team is.
That's true. That's true.
And I'm
with you.
And I'm with you on that, man. Yeah. Actually, those teams should be bigger headlines. But guess what? They don't pack seats like Alabama. They don't have a dynasty like Alabama. They don't sell tickets like Alabama. They don't make headlines like Alabama. So at the end of the day, everybody is our stepchildren at the end of the day in college football.
Yes.
Don't get me started.
Yes.
I missed last week, so y'all got to get ready. I missed last week, and I'm on one today. I'm on one today. So at the end of the day, whether we win or lose, I'm like this: Alabama, we can go 0-13, and Alabama still be the biggest team, be the biggest headline in college football.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And that will bring us on.
Shouts
Hey,
out
I
Herbert
got
Ross, baby.
yeah. Hey, JB, I got the first introduction this time, and that will bring us to our first the first
Okay.
topic of discussion is that Alabama versus Missouri game on Saturday. JB, I'm gonna give you the honors. I'm gonna let you give you your quick thoughts first because you was at the game.
Okay.
Then I'll
Okay.
come in.
I like how you did. I like how you did that, Seaway. So, as y'all know what happened. We bounced back 34-0, shut them down. The running game was dominant. Jalen played a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
the defense was spectacular. 3 turnovers. Malachi got a pick. Bray Hubbard got a pick. Carver, Quay Russo got a pick. You know, so and we put the first team defense back on the field to make a goal line stop. So them boys showed up, showed out, and I ain't really got nothing bad to say. I know people they're gonna sit back there, and they already been doing this. They already been saying, well, it was Missouri. It was the bag of quarterback. They had a lot of players hurt. So what? It's an SEC team. It was a ranked SEC team, and we still put belts to ass and slaughtered them 34-0. That's all that matters at the end of the day. Seaway, go ahead.
Yes. I liked it. I liked it, the energy. I liked it, the attitude. I liked it, the fierceness that this Alabama team presented on Saturday. They played with pride.
Mm-hmm.
They played like they wanted they played like they really was the Bama standard. And like you said, I don't want to hear no excuse about that quarterback still played good enough for them to win. He did not play super bad, but he played decent enough for them to win. But at the end of the day, you can't beat what your eyes can't see. You can't hit what your eyes can't see. Malachi and that defense was swarming like some
That's
bees.
what I'm talking.
That defense was ferocious. They were Mike Tyson ferocious out there. They was making big hits. They was communicating. And like you said, I'm calling them Thundercats. Them Thundercat backs was actually running. They was hitting the hole. And guess what? At this point, bro, you remember I told you at the beginning of the season, I don't care if Jalen throw 350 yards. I don't care if he throw for 300 yards. If he have a game like this, limit his turnovers and take what the defense give him, we run the ball like we did, that's going to be our key to success. At this point, Jalen the Heisman is out of there for Jalen right now. You know, at the end of the day, he can throw for 500 yards the next 5 games. Right now, the Heisman is out of there. At the end of the day, I'd rather for us to win the championship right now. At the end of the day, I'd rather for us to win the championship. He had a better attitude. He looked a little bit more comfortable. My only thing that I wish that could have been a little different was I wish our pass blocking has to get a little bit better on that blind, at least a little bit better on that blind side, coming from the blind side. And it's really coming from the tackles. The guards are holding their own. I think our tackles need to hold their blocks a little bit better. But other than that, man, he made some decent passes. The route running was better. And I liked the fact that we used Bernard, man. That dude, you said this. Oh, I don't know if we did it off the air or on the air, but man, you both have said that really was our better receiver.
Wow, see,
because he's better.
True.
And when you can tell what I would like for us to see moving forward, man, I only think my biggest concern, they need to tell K-Law needs to control his emotions, man. This 2 weeks in a row, he done got 2 15-yard penalties for unsportsmanlike conduct. I love his aggressiveness. I want to see him. I want to see him touch the ball more, man. But I think, overall,
man, listen. Go ahead.
I said, but overall, But like I said, I would just say overall, man, that was a well put together game plan. They played with pride. They played like they had a point to prove, and the coaching was even much better. I think the play call can be a little bit better, but overall, man, I don't have no complaints by this by that 34-0 win against a top 25 team. I take it in the day of the week.
Yeah, yeah. I know you said something about K Law. I think that penalty was ticky tack that they picked on him Saturday because all he did was try to bump the dude out the way and get his guy. I ain't gonna fault him for that 15. I ain't gonna fault him for that 15 this past Saturday. But I get what you're saying. He does need to touch the ball more, C-Way, because I say this every week. Every time Law touches the ball, it's a first down. It's a first down almost every time he touched the ball. So I'm with you on that. And also, I'm going to add one thing. Yeah, he almost ran that punt back.
And that punt back, you remember he almost ran that punt back.
I'm going to say, yeah. I'm going to say one thing, too. I'm going to say one thing about you mentioned the pass protection needs to get better. You're absolutely right. Also, Jalen needs to learn how to step up in the pocket and make those throws because the guys are coming across there open. If you just step up, you can plant and you can hit those guys in stride. All he has to do is feel the pressure on the sides and just step up in the pocket. That's it.
And you notice he did that a little bit better towards the second half. In the second half, he did that a little bit better. Step up. And you remember he was doing that for the first half of the season. For the first 4 games of the season, he was doing that. But for some reason, he went back to the old Jalen, starting against South Carolina, against Tennessee, and he cleaned it up a little bit in the second half yesterday. But, man, overall, like you said, the reason why he needs to step it up a little bit faster, because guess what? He can react a lot faster because if he step it up a little bit and he has the advantage, ain't no way in the world no lineman is going to sack him or be able to catch him or chase him down.
Right. Because, I don't know how much he weigh, 230, 240, but he's a force to take down.
He is.
So I get you. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but overall, man.
But I will say this. C-Way. I'm glad we got the bye week coming up. I'm glad this is the bye week because we need it. We need it to get these guys fully healthy. We got some banged up players. Jalen's one of them. He's banged up. Not saying he's out there injured, but he's hurting. A lot of guys are hurting. So you got to let these guys get this rest and recovery.
He's hurting. He's hurting because his speed is not the same.
Right.
His speed
and you saw that on that touchdown play. On the touchdown play, you saw him barely get to the corner and get the touchdown. He barely got to the corner. And he's the 9. He's hurt. You're right about that, but that's true.
Yeah, and I think it came after that Vanderbilt game. I think he done played against South Carolina, Tennessee, and Missouri hurt because that's not the same. Even when the loss against Vanderbilt, that's not the same. This has not been the last 3 games have not been the same Jalen Miro that we have been accustomed to early in this season. And after that Ole Miss game, he looking like that. He looking like that Jalen Miro that struggled against Texas that game. But I think he'll fix his mechanics and go back to the drawing board. And I think the coaching staff and the players need this much needed bye week this week so they can just go back to the X's and O's and get their minds together, get their bodies together so they can be prepared for this dangerous LSU team when we get ready to go down there to Death Valley.
Yep, that's true. You hit the nail on the head. I think we'll see a different mindset. We see a different Jalen coming off this bye week. I think they'll be refreshed and ready to go. So we'll talk a lot more about this game next week. So y'all just hold your horses On that.
And JB, and the last thing about Jalen, let me tell you why I think you're gonna see a much better Jalen. I'm gonna say it again next week. Jalen, for some reason, he plays much better when he has a chip on his shoulder, when he feels that he has something to prove. And so right now, I'm thinking that right now he don't have anything to prove, but at the same time he do, because a lot of the fans that was already halfway sketchy about him have kind of ran him off, thrown him in the towel. But guess what? All you Alabama fans, you crybabies, aren't y'all happy? You got Todd Simpson for a few plays. Ain't y'all happy? You got Todd Simpson in the blowout game. Be happy. You saw Todd Simpson play. You saw him that he could not even get close to edge against a Missouri team. You got Todd Simpson. Drink your beer and shut the hell up now.
Yes. I tweeted that in the moment. I said, well, y'all want a tie? There you go.
There you go.
Hand the ball on. Hand them. Doing it right there. Doing that.
Yeah.
Hand it off.
Hand it off. That's it.
Yep.
So you got Todd Simpson. and I'm just gonna say this one last, because I didn't get to talk about it last week, but can I just get 30 seconds for one comment?
Go ahead.
I'm not saying that Todd Simpson is not a bad quarterback. I think he's gonna be a great quarterback when it's his turn. You do realize you had the GOAT. Then you had the GOAT to say that Jalen is the better quarterback. You got a whole new coaching staff, a whole new offensive coordinator. You have a whole new coaching staff that done said that Jalen is the man. Let this man go out there and shine. Support your coaching staff. Support with the decision that they made. Because at the end of the day, even if Ty would have started at the beginning of the season, I would have just said, hey, Jalen had his turn. And he had a chance to earn it during spring camp. You don't just throw away, put somebody on the bench because they struggling or having a bad game. And like JT George, like JT said on the George T show, you win the starter position at practice, not because a quarterback is having one bad game. Now we go on to the next topic. Drop the mic on them.
You're right. And to add to that, they not gonna listen to what the fans say any damn way. They gonna do what they want to do.
Exactly.
That's how Monica.
And you do know we don't beat Georgia if Jalen didn't play.
We don't win a lot of games if Jalen didn't play.
Jalen don't play. So respect and support the young man.
Yeah, that's true. Let's talk about these big games, though. We got some big games coming up this week. I'm just gonna post the graphic right there so we can talk about them.
Okay.
That's that first game right there. Ohio State, Penn State. Now that's the top 5 matchup. Big noon. Fox.
I'm gonna pick Ohio State. Here's why.
Okay.
Penn State do the same mess every single year. They beat all the Pipes team throughout the year and still end up losing to Ohio State and Michigan. Penn State is not fooling me with the hype. Penn State don't have no offense still. Because guess what? If they can't score on Ohio State, they would not beat them. The defense is good. I give Penn State credit. Penn State has a monster defense for a Big Ten team. They really do. Because they produce guys like Michael Parsons and other guys. Even Porter, Joey Porter Jr. They produce some good defensive players. But the thing is, they have a decent running game, but their quarterbacks is always pipes. So I'm picking Ohio State. What about you?
Till said, why Michigan up there? Because they're playing the number 1 team in the country. That's why.
Yeah.
They're gonna get slaughtered.
Don't worry, Till. You'll see the coach crying after the game like he did again. We had these Sages last year. This still is a good team. I got my paycheck, and it's not my fault that Jim Harbaugh left me with a mess.
He better be lucky he finally got paid, because they had a contract on layaway. He finally got paid. And he got a Pipes year on the Pipes team.
See, and hey, man, Oregon, 69-3.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I needed that good one. That was a good one. I see, like. Yeah. Any of these other games spark your interest? You think Florida gonna do anything with Georgia?
Nah. They'll play hard, but they ain't gonna. I'm still not. You me tell you the the game I'm gonna be interesting is that South Carolina and Texas A&M.
Okay.
I think that's gonna end up being a sleeper. Because guess what? They go to South Carolina. South Carolina ain't no joke. You know, they played us pretty hard. So that's gonna be one that kind of that's gonna be interesting. I'm not picking South Carolina to win, but they playing at night.
Yeah, they playing at night. Yeah. And that's tricky. That's tricky. Now you could be a hot team. You remember Tennessee went down to Arkansas at night and lost.
Yeah. So and shouts out to Holden. I think, man, that's gonna be a good game. I think Pittsburgh. So I think that's gonna be another interesting game.
Yeah. But I don't see Kentucky. I don't know why they got Kentucky and Tennessee up there. I don't see Kentucky doing anything with Tennessee.
And Clemson, for some reason, Clemson will not win. I mean, Clemson's gonna win. I don't see Louisville beating them.
I don't see Louisville winning it. Yeah. So
and Iowa State gonna probably blow Texas Tech out. So man, that's the only game that's gonna be really interesting to me. You know, I'm just saying, Duke. I don't know, Duke. That's gonna. That's gonna be, man.
This ain't no good week for college football.
This not no good week. I say Miami.
You know why? Because Alabama ain't playing.
Yep. Hey, Miami and Duke game could possibly be 64. Could be like 65-45.
Yeah.
Because Miami don't have no type of defense.
They sure don't.
Miami don't have no type of defense.
He be down on all four. Michael Irvin be acting a fool at the game. He must be the new mascot or ambassador because he be at all the games.
He does.
But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, C-Way. I'm not looking at that. I'm not too interested in college football this weekend.
Me either, bro. Me either. No. Bro, I'm probably gonna just look at the scores, man. I'm not.
Yeah. Yes.
Cause Colorado ain't playing either.
Yeah. So
Colorado.
Well. I think Colorado is playing. Who they playing? They playing somebody, C-Way. Look them up real quick. Look up Colorado real quick. They playing.
If Colorado playing, I'm watching.
They playing somebody.
Now that's the only game I will watch. Let's see.
Look them up. My phone out of commission right now. Look them up for me. But yeah, man, we gonna
Colorado off this week. Yeah, all right. Colorado off this week.
Okay, they off this week. Okay.
Well, they play Texas Tech next week. They got a bye week. They play Texas Tech next week.
Okay. All right. Well, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Right. I'm done with college football.
Now let's talk a little. Let's talk SEC. I don't know if y'all can see that, but that's the SEC standings right there. A&M is holding down the number one spot because, as you can see, they're undefeated.
And right now, it seems like Texas A&M finna finally make a SEC championship game.
Right. But you don't know. You don't know because, I mean, they still got a little tough schedule come up. Right now, Alabama, I don't see Bama fans, let's not even think about the SEC championship because it's too much got to happen for us to get up there.
Yeah. Not my main focus for us this year, man, is just to make the playoffs.
Yep.
And if you recall from our first, if y'all have been following us, you recall from our first podcast of the season, JB had already said that we would not make the SEC championship this year. No. You called it. You called it before the season because you said that we'll probably either lose to. You said either Georgia or Tennessee. You said that you see us losing to Georgia and Tennessee, or that Oklahoma game. You picked us
Oklahoma game,
but you definitely picked us losing that Tennessee game.
Yeah, I did. Now I was skeptical about LSU. I was on the fence about LSU. I feel good about the LSU game. I'll tell you why next week, but I feel good about it right now. Oklahoma don't seem to be a threat because they hot garbage.
And Auburn definitely ain't a threat.
Oh yeah, Auburn ain't no threat because they got to come see us.
Yeah.
But like TJ said in the chat, shouts out to TJ, never overlook your opponent. You right about that.
Yeah. And so,
you right about that.
Hey, right now, our biggest opponent this week is making sure everybody cooperate during this bye week.
Yep.
And get no DUIs, no fights, no crazy stuff with none of you guys out here doing. Everybody get healthy during this bye week. That's gonna be the most important thing. And like you said, man, our eyes are just making that. We just got to get number 12. That's exactly. My main focus.
Exactly.
And I believe,
I truly believe a 10-2 Alabama will get in the playoffs.
I agree.
A 10-2 Alabama will get in the playoffs.
Yep. In a day of the week.
All right. So let's slide to some NFL talk real quick. Slide to some NFL talk. I want to put the playoff picture for the NFL up, but first, let's do these standings. Look at the AFC. Let's look at the AFC first. Now, I see some surprises.
I see two surprises.
What's the two you see? What's the two you now? I'll tell you mine.
Number one, Pittsburgh. Yeah. Pittsburgh is looking good. The defense is already there. And I'm actually shocked that Buffalo is 6-2.
Yeah. We ain't talking about no Falcons right now, Monica. You got to hold out till we get to the NFC.
Hey, and you tell my other. I got one more.
Who?
I'm actually shocked that Denver is 5-3.
Me too. That's what I was. Exactly.
That's my third. That's my third one. It look like we're gonna owe Maine a meal. Yeah,
because we said what did we say? A winning season.
Yeah, winning season to make the playoff. He said they're gonna make the playoff. We said they win.
Yeah.
So
yep. Hey, is that what it's looking like? That's what it. Especially with with the Commanders too. With Bo Nix and you got rookie quarterbacks. Who says you can't win with a rookie quarterback?
And the thing is, they winning and Bo Nix ain't really looking good.
No, he's been average. He's not been bad.
Yeah, but he's not
been that good.
That defense is holding them down. Denver has a good defense.
Yeah, and I give Sean Payne credit. I'm gonna give him a little credit too. You know,
I think about Sean Payne. I can't stand him.
You gotta give him a little credit. Just
I give him credit.
Now, but out of all, first thing you said Pittsburgh, right? Pittsburgh. Right. Mike Tomlin right now is the leader in the clubhouse for Coach of the Year.
He got to be, man.
He got to be. I don't know how many. Hold on, I don't know how many he won. I don't know if he ever won Coach of the Year or how many. But if this team right here win 12 games, win the division, he definitely should get Coach of the Year. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yes, for the simple fact, he got two new quarterbacks. This man playing a 2-quarterback system. First, he cleaned Justin Fields. Look how Russell looked like he had peace, ain't got a fuss with no coach.
Yep.
And to me, you still can't. And I'll still put DeMeco Ryans up there, the real coach of the year from last year.
Yeah.
The real coach of the year from last year. He's looking good. And on the way Andy Reid gets it, they got to go undefeated.
Undefeated. True. I was going to say that too. Andy Reid, everybody know what he's capable of. Everybody know the Chiefs have a system in place. They always seem to win no matter who's the wide receiver. They always seem to bring other guys in. Patrick Mahomes, he's not even playing his best. He's not even playing his best, but they still winning.
And also, Kelsey caught his first touchdown Sunday.
In week 8.
In week 8. That's the baby goat right now.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, man. While we stuck on this, I mean, Buffalo's doing their thing. They got Mark Cooper over there. Josh Allen is one of my MVP candidates. He only got 1 interception on the season.
And I'm not talking bad about Diggs, but it seems like Diggs was his problem.
Yeah.
You
Trying
know,
to kind of like that problem what Dak and CD got going on.
Yeah. And it's hard for a quarterback to focus when he got a fuss with a drama queen receiver.
Yep. You're right about the defense. The KC defense has been playing good. Yep.
Yeah.
Right about that. So we'll come back to this because I want to talk about some disappointing teams. So we'll come back to that. And it's a lot of disappointments on this list, but let me go to the NFC real quick so we can see what's going on. Shots out to the Washington Commanders, dude.
Yes.
Man, they right there 6-2. Even though they had that Hail Mary, that fluke lucky win, but what they say, a win is a win.
Win is a win.
No matter how you get it. But the best team right there in the conference is Detroit Lions. I don't care what nobody says.
The Detroit Lions is looking good, man. I mean, on all cylinders of the ball, from the quarterback the running game is phenomenal.
Yeah.
The receivers are some real true playmakers. Some tight ends. The defense is cold blooded. I mean, Detroit and they are well coached, man. Detroit.
Shouts out to Brian Branch. Man, Dan Campbell. Oh my goodness, he should be up there for Coach of the Year too.
He should be. He definitely should be.
Yeah, I think between him and Mike Tomlin, to be honest. But Detroit, let's stay on Detroit for a second, man. Jared Goff has been playing phenomenal, man.
Yes, he has.
I'm talking about his completion ratio is through the roof. He's not turning the ball over like he used to. And I don't know, man. It's something about this team. I feel like Detroit's on a mission because they know they had it last year and they let the 49ers off the hook.
They had it. They playing with a chip. They are playing with a chip on their shoulder, and and they are ferocious. They are looking real ferocious as well. I'm gonna use that word a lot tonight. That word ferocious. I mean, they're looking mean. They looking good. And shout out to Gills, man. And Gills. Oh my gosh,
man, that boy. He's coming along, man. The second year, he's looking like a top 5 back in the league.
He is.
He looking like that. And Montgomery ain't no slouch. Montgomery, he told that rock too.
And that's like one of the best 1-2 duos in the league right now.
Just like TJ just said right there. It might be the best for real.
I agree, TJ.
And then the NFC North might be the best division. Look at the Bears. They fought every team got a winning record.
Yep.
You can't say that about no other division.
Yep. And Chicago, thanks to Carolina Panthers.
Yep. And them boy, and I'm gonna give Caleb Williams some credit too, because he has rolled through this season. He struggled early on. He hit a little stride and then he struggled again. But he is gonna be good because he's actually learning on the job.
He is.
So
he really is
good. Yeah. And I see the Falcons, Monica Petway in the chat. Your Falcons are 5-3. I said the Falcons was gonna win the division.
You said that.
And I mean, I can't get Raheem Morris Coach of the Year yet. The Falcons have been winning some close games by the helmet, chin. I don't think it holds well for when it comes to the playoffs. I think they will lose the first game in the playoffs, but they're gonna make it. And the Saints, they missed Derek Carr.
They missed Derek Carr,
boy.
They y'all bad.
Feel sorry for him. I don't see Cat. I don't know what Cat at, but your Saints is looking real terrible right now. And your Cowboys, Seaway, Lord have mercy. Who would have thought the Cowboys would be 3-4 and not even in the playoff conversation right now?
I did. Hey, all I'm gonna do when Nick say get him Seaway, or somebody in there say get him Seaway, I got y'all.
We gonna come back. Because I got something what they call Kurt Wood. They call him Kurt Wood. They call him Kinfolk Kurt. They call him Kirk O'Chain. He got so many names. He in the culture now. He's a part of the culture.
Yeah.
He a part of the culture now. So I mean I give him that. All right, so we're gonna come back to the disappointing teams, but let's look at the playoffs as a whole. If the playoffs started right now, this is what we're looking at. You see the Chiefs and the Lions are number 1 seeds. And you look at the 3 matchups. Look at the AFC. That's Chargers and Texans. That's Ravens and Steelers, and then that's Broncos and Bills. Look like a good playoff right there. If it started today though.
Man, if we started today, we got some good games, man.
Boy, that's still a Raven, boy. Ooh, just I'm salivating over that. And then look at the NFC. All right. You got the Eagles and the Commanders. Then you got the Vikings and the Falcons. And then how the hell the Cardinals that good?
Man, we go back to that record.
Hold on. Hold it. Oh, damn.
Yeah, they went into the division.
Barely.
they went.
Look at all them 4-4 teams.
Man, that's a Pirates division, man.
That's a Pirates division, yes. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Lord have mercy. Look at that division, y'all. Somebody got to win it, though. I think the 49ers going to wind up winning. The 49ers tripping right now. But they're going to wind up winning the division.
They are.
I think so. They got too much talent. They just hurt right now. Yeah. They just hurt right now. But yeah, man. So I mean, this looking good to me. It's looking good. We got another 10 more weeks, and then we'll see the real playoff.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. So all right. So Seaway, give me your most disappointing team. I already know it's gonna. Let me give mine first because I know yours. I'm gonna say out of all those teams, the most disappointing on my end is the New York Jets.
Mm-hmm.
It's the New York Jets. They gave Aaron Rodgers the keys to the mansion. Mm-hmm. He done brought all his boys in there. He done went and got Devontae.
Right.
Got Lazard in there. He would have had around the car, but he retired. Got his offensive coordinator. He got the coach fired. And that was so wrong. He got Salah fired, man. Robert Saleh. He was so wrong for that dude. Then you didn't even bring in another coach. The defensive coach becomes the head coach. Now you have lost every game since then. They are 2-6, I believe.
Right.
And the season is over for the Jets. Aaron Rodgers looks washed. He looks washed.
Man, you remember I told you he was not going to do anything. I said that he was not going to do anything at the beginning of the season because here's why. For one, he's almost 40 years old.
Mm-hmm.
2, you missed the entire year because of an injury. And you coming back, in the offseason, you're old, your body doesn't hear, and you never was fast. And you have a jacked up attitude. I did not pick you doing anything in the Jets when you came over there in the first place. You were chasing greatness, trying to chase greatness like Brady, to try to be relevant. He needs to just retire. He has really destroyed. They have the playmakers, they have the defense. He just can't play right now. His days is gone.
Yeah. I mean, that team is so talented, man. You look at that defense, Sauce Gardner, Quentin Williams, CJ Mosley. You can keep going. The offense, Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson, got Devontae. That offensive line upgrade.
I mean, and you got your offensive coordinator and you ain't winning. You don't call for all these players and you still not doing anything. I done said it once. I'm going to say it again. They don't love you like they love Brady.
Nope. They don't. They don't. What you want to farewell tour for? By the way, who's coaching? Dennis Allen is coaching the Saints. Monica. Dennis Allen. But that's my disappointment, man. I could have went Panthers, but I did that last year, so they don't surprise me. Seaway, disappointing team.
The Dallas Cowboys. and I'm not going to go all out because all out like I wanted to, because it's already self-relevant. You may tell why they're the most disappointed. The biggest reason why they're the most disappointed team to me.
Talk to me.
Because you got an owner that's sitting on your behind, ain't doing anything to try to make this team better. That's bottom line. You got an owner, and I done said it a couple weeks ago. You had a pool full of free agency this year, agents. To try to get your team. You said you was going to go all out. You the one promised the Cowboys fans. You said it at your press conference last year. You said that you were going all out with them, but no matter what you have to do. And the only two moves that you made was to bring back two washed up running backs that needs to both retire.
Yes.
Zeke and Davin Cook. And I like Davin Cook. I like Zeke. But God dog, man, my daddy will be 62 tomorrow and can outrun both of them.
Happy birthday, Callaway C.
See ya. Yeah, and so and you look at it, JB.
Yeah.
He the one that said that he's gonna go all out. You see the needs of your team, and I don't want nobody talking bad about Dakota. What do you want this man to do? He only got two playmakers on offense, and that's CD Drops and Ferguson. Those are the only two weapons only two effective players that you have on offense. But yet, your general manager could have had Calvin Ridley, another playmaker in the offseason. He could at least tried to get Devontae Adams. He could have tried to go for Hopkins. And you have not done anything. Then Coop wanted out of Cleveland. You could have traded to go get Coop. Not Baltimore, but the Bills gave the same thing the Browns gave us. You could have gave them your picks. You could have gave them same picks that they gave you and called for Amari Cooper back. It's clearly Turpin is fumbling. He's clumsy. He fumbles too much. And I like Turpin, but man, he is Tolbert. You got guys that can't run routes. You got guys, Dak placed the ball right on the money.
I saw it.
Right on the money. And it was a drop. Dak is running for his life. He's disappointed because he ain't done nothing on the defense side of the ball. We could have had Xavier Howard. You don't get Gilmore back.
Nothing.
He has lost this team. Yeah. And I understand, TJ, I understand why he wanted to play Dak. Because Dak is his franchise quarterback. I don't understand how he pays Dak, me personally, that much money. Mm-hmm. And you don't go pay Michael Parsons. I think that you could have paid Dak a decent contract. Man, you need to get Michael Parsons. And I think Michael Parsons is holding out until next year because we're not going anywhere. Dak deserves his money. But also Dak needs some playmakers.
He does.
Dak is not one of those quarterbacks like Brady that can make playmakers.
It's sad, man. I can't even fault Dak. I'm with you, C-Way. I can't even really fault Dak as much. He's doing all he can do.
Yeah. And let me tell you another reason that they are disappointment. The Cowboys don't really have no identity.
They can't run.
They can't run the ball.
They cannot run the ball at all.
And so, and the key to stopping the Cowboys, okay, CeeDee Lamb, they'll do the one-on-one coverage the first half of the game or the second half. But the key to beat the Cowboys, you double and triple team CeeDee. Can't nobody else run no dang on routes. And if they do run the routes, they drop the ball.
You got that phone.
And all he does, you see him in his church box.
Looking pitiful. Looking pitiful. Mm-hmm.
And so, that's why I said that's why they disappointing. And I'm being really passive with what I really want to say.
I know.
But you're disappointed because the general manager is not giving that coach much. It's like you can't expect them to win with playmakers. They almost had that game. It's like you look at it, they tried their best for what they have. They couldn't even beat a banged up 49ers team.
And the 49ers try, dude, that running back, what was his name? Guerrero, or whatever his name was.
A rookie.
He come in the game running through y'all like, I don't know what he ran through y'all like, but boy, I said, what is the defense?
Yeah. Hey, and guess what? That's the fourth time. That's four straight we done lost to the 49ers. That's four straight. You done lost to the 49ers. And that's the banged up 49ers. And that's what Brock Purdy not playing good. Because Brock Purdy is showing you who he is. Brock Purdy's not playing good. The team is banged up. And they a bunch of backup team. The Dallas Cowboys is disappointed because of the general manager Jerry Jones.
who is
And I'm
also the
done.
owner and the
And who's the owner?
spokesman. And he does everything. He pays the radio station to talk good about the Cowboys. He does everything to hype up the Cowboys as America's team. Everything except win.
It's win. And so that's all. That's the only energy I'm gonna spend on the Dallas Cowboys. They ain't even the Cowgirls no more. They the Cowboys.
I love it, y'all. Please hit the like button, man. Share, subscribe. Now we gonna trans over to the talk some NBA, man. We done talked a lot of football. We had got to talk NBA, so we gonna do the little NBA season preview, quick take style. We're gonna do quick takes. C-Way, I'm gonna ask you some questions. We're gonna answer these questions in our last segment. Go ahead.
Yeah, before I do this, to me, as a father, I have to do this. Shouts out to the baby goat. But I know that's your big goat. But shouts out to LeBron James and Bronny James. Man, yes. I mean, you can say, yes, he's going to the D-League. But, man, to me, as a father, to watch that moment, to see them on the court together, I don't care if they did not have no big highlights moments. But to see a father and son moment in the NBA, man, that was just, man, as a father, man, that was awesome.
And that's why we did the show. That's why the show was early last week. And that's because I had to see it. You had to see it. It happened last Tuesday. And it's gonna happen tomorrow. Because guess what, C-Way? They playing in Cleveland. Homecoming for the James family. Bronny playing tomorrow with LeBron.
Awesome. And you would tell you another good moment about that night. Man, it was a good moment to see LeBron James Sr., LeBron James Jr., Ken Griffith Sr., and Ken Griffith Jr. All take a picture, man. As you know, to me, that was the matchless moment, man. Yeah, you know, you can have y'all opinions about LeBron James not being the GOAT. You can have it about Bronny not being in the league, but to see that moment, to see the father and the son share that moment, man, that was awesome. Now,
and you probably won't see it again. That's what I'm saying, man. Just watching LeBron for these past 3 years, I say 3. He's done a lot of stuff that we probably won't see again. Break the scoring record, all these games he played, all these years, the father-son moment. He's done so much that we just got to remember. We'll be probably talking about this 20 years from now. See, man, you remember LeBron? And
Yep. You're right. But I got to mess with you. But he still ain't the GOAT. He's still just
he's beyond GOAT.
But yeah, man. But like you said, man. But yeah, I think that was right to start the basketball conversation out, man. Just shining them out, man.
For sure. And my Lakers, man. We're gonna talk about them in a minute. But let's start these questions out. And we ain't gonna keep you too long on this, y'all. All right, so first thing first, we know the champs was Boston last year. Will Boston repeat as the champ because they looking damn good? What you think, C-Way?
Man, I think it could be. I think it's possible. Here's why. Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown, I think that championship brought them closer. That brought their relationship closer together, especially, you know, seeing him being snubbed, seeing Jalen being snubbed. I think that really worked them out. They done got over the hump. They don't show that they can win the big game, and I think it's gonna be super scary, especially as long as they keep Drew Holiday.
Yep.
As long as they keep him and they got a healthy Porzingis, man, sky's the limit for them, man. I can see them repeat easily.
They look really good. They got everybody can shoot and defend. I'm gonna tell you something else, man. Both of them boys got chips on their shoulder. Jalen Brown, he won all those awards. Did not get invited to the Olympics. Jason Tatum went to the Olympics
and did
not get the play
and got really benched. He rolled
got benched, and he's like a joke. You know what I'm saying? So he's coming out there, and I'm gonna talk about him also with another question. And he's showing I'm one of the top players in the league, and y'all gonna treat me like this. I'm gonna show y'all now.
And I think both of them, all they needed was that ring. And I thought the biggest problem, man, you have talked about it for the last few years. the biggest problem why they ain't been winning because they was not communicating good with each other on the court.
Yeah.
And it looked like they had some issues with each other. But man, hey, I don't want to say it too soon. Tatum is trying to enter into the Black Mamba world finally.
And he keep winning championships.
He keep that mindset and keep playing like he does with that chip. He's gonna be something special. I'm enjoying seeing it.
And he's still young. He's like 26, something like that, 26, 27. All right, Monica, do you think the Hawks have a chance to find another option to help? They better find somebody.
They need somebody. You know, Atlanta dropped the ball. I think what they need too much. I think they need another scorer.
Or two.
I think they need a number 2 option. And I've said this over the last few years. When you have to depend on your starting point guard only to score, it is harder for you to win a championship.
He got to score and assist.
So he got
to be a lead scorer and assist. It's too hard.
It's too hard. Steph Curry is not an ordinary point guard. Steph Curry is a 2 guard that runs point. Really, Draymond sets everybody up and he dishes it out. And you don't depend on Steph to get assists. He can get assists, but you're not depending on him to get assists. You had Klay Thompson. That's why they was able to win. Ja Morant. If Ja Morant ain't gonna do much because they need another scorer.
Exactly. And I'm gonna tell you this too. I'm gonna tell you this. If Trey was over in the system like Golden State with playmakers around him like that, then he could be successful.
Yes. And I can see if Atlanta don't get Trey some help, Trey gonna end up requesting the trade to go to a championship compatible team. I almost thought that he was gonna end up with the Lakers. You remember?
I thought so too. Yeah. But see, I was kind of skeptical on that because he's a small guard. You know, I'd rather have him than D'Lo. I tell you that. Yeah. I'd rather have him than D'Angelo Russell. But Atlanta was trying to play hardball. They wanted too much.
Yeah,
Atlanta wanted too much. They were trying to play. All right, so while we on the East, who is the biggest threat to Boston in the East?
Miami.
Ooh.
Because here's why. You know, Miami is that team. Jimmy, he will pose a threat to anybody. Because you remember they couldn't beat. You remember Miami beat them to get into the playoff. I don't see Milwaukee being no threat. Philadelphia definitely ain't finna be no threat. I mean, Miami is the only team. One thing I can say, they got a good coach. They got a great coaching area there. They got great playmakers. I think if the Miami can find a way to get another score that Jimmy does not have to do all the scoring, I think that they could possibly be a threat to Boston. But anybody else, I don't see nobody else in the East being a threat.
They need some help, man. They do need some help. I don't know. Bam is good. Bam is good. He showed me something in the Olympics. I always thought Bam was a good player, but he showed me more that he could be a good two-way player.
Yeah.
You're right about the guard position. I think they needed something else. Dame Little was the match. Yeah. If they would have got Dame, that was the match right there.
But Dame talked himself out of that contract because he talked too much.
Talk too much. Yep, exactly. And now he's stuck over there with Giannis, where I believe they don't fit. I just think him and Giannis don't fit. And Doc Rivers don't know what the hell he doing with them.
No, he didn't. Doc Rivers didn't even ask for that.
He didn't. No, he didn't. He was pretty much forced in that position. He didn't ask for that job.
No.
I'm gonna say New York Knicks. I
forgot about New York. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I forgot. New York will be a threat. Could be a threat with Jalen Brunson and what's his name together?
Bridges and Cat.
Bridges. Yeah. I forgot about New York. I had forgot. Yeah, that'll be a threat.
I think they just need a little time to jail because that you just added Cat in another system. He got to get used to playing the way Brunson runs the offense. Bridges gotta he gonna have to be in that position. Okay, I got to defend the best player, and I got to hit my shots when my name called. So I think they'll be all right if Coach Thibodeau don't run them boys into the ground, because he's known for running them players into the ground like that.
And that's why New York be losing when they get deep in the playoff, because they done got fatigue.
Yep, he done warm out. Yep. All right. Who is the worst team in both conferences, East and the West? Start with the East. Who the worst team in the East? Who is going to be the worst?
Pistons.
Yes.
The Detroit Pistons.
Lord.
I'm like, how you don't know 6 man is on the basketball court, man? It's like 6 men on the basketball court.
And I don't think they have won a game still. And then this Tobias Harris went over there. They had added some people over there, and they still can't win. Yeah, Detroit by far. Detroit has been the worst team in the past 5 years. Detroit is always picking in the top 5, and it is not changing nothing. They get a good player, and it's not changing.
It's not.
I don't know. In the West, in the West, who's the worst team in the West? Gotta think about them for a minute.
Houston Rockets.
No, Houston Rockets, they pretty decent.
Let me see.
Houston Rockets, Spurs on they look decent too.
Okay, I might need to look at. Hold on, I might have to go. I might have to look at the East.
I'm trying to think now because the West is strong, right?
The West is strong.
I'm trying to see. Oh yeah, Portland, my dog right here.
Portland.
Yeah, Portland, the worst team in the West. Yeah, that's why I think they need to go ahead. I don't know, man. They got Scoot, right? Scoot. I don't think Scoot is it. You remember everybody was crying about Charlotte should have drafted Scoot instead of Brandon Miller. I think Brandon Miller is going to be a superstar in this league. I'm not sold on Scoot. Portland's got DeAndre Ayton over there and Jeremy Grant. They need to, I don't know. I think they're going to wind up blowing it up. Because they ain't going nowhere no time soon. They're going to wind up blowing it up.
And they did that, with that trade, trying to get rid of Damian Lillard. I think that Damian Lillard trade kind of backfired on them.
I love to see Simons and Grant over in Miami. I love to see them boys go to Miami or something like that. Go to a contender. Yeah, because that
be
boy
much better for them.
It would be. Or the Lakers. Or the Lakers,
Yeah.
But so speaking of my Lakers, top 5 teams in the West. We going to the West now. I'm gonna put the Lakers in the discussion. This ain't gonna be no 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going 5 teams in the West now that I believe that have a chance. Lakers. I'm gonna still go Dallas.
You're right.
Let me go OKC. Let me get I'll go Nuggets. Even though I don't like Russ there. I don't like that fit, but I'm gonna go Nuggets. And then can we go Minnesota?
Yeah, I was gonna go Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota, I believe. I think them 5 right there. Golden State, I don't know about Golden State, bro.
You would tell you the only reason I got your same team. You tell you the only reason why I still gonna say Golden State, because they've been there, they got the experience, they got the coach, and I just think, man, after I looked at them the other night, it's like when they lost Clay, they lost their last bit of identity. They lost who they were. I think it's gonna be imperative for them to find them another guard.
Well, they got Buddy Hield over there, and he's a good fill-in, but
he's a bench. He's a bench player. He's really a bench player forced into a starting role.
They need to find somebody to get Steph off the ball a little bit more.
Yes, and the thing is, and then they're gonna need a guard that can also defend like Clay. So Clay really, even though Jordan is my GOAT, but you know how Scottie Pippen Jordan had good defense, don't get me wrong. But Scottie Pippen was used for the bigger bodies, the guys that was a little bit more physical than Jordan was on defense, to kind of give Jordan rest so he can focus on scoring.
Yeah.
That's what Clay did for Steph. He would take on the defenders So Step could be able to score freely, to run a little bit more freely. You need that's what they gonna need. That and a little bit of person that can shoot the big shot at
See,
the end.
the team has got older. Now
They
everybody
older.
was talking about the other team. I forgot a team too. I forgot a team. Phoenix Suns, dude.
Oh yes.
I'm taking. Matter of fact, take Minnesota out. Take Minnesota. I don't like that cat trade. I don't like Julius Randle on Minnesota. I don't like Julius Randle on Minnesota. Give me Phoenix Suns because KD, you can't KD and Book and then a healthy Bradley. Man, I'm telling you, I didn't already see them play twice. The Lakers beat them the first time. They beat the Lakers last night. But when you got KD hot, when Book get hot, now you see Book scored 70 in the game.
Yeah,
he scored 70 in the game.
And besides LeBron, can't nobody when KD is hot, can't nobody in the league stop him. Can't nobody.
Not even LeBron can stop KD. KD is the best scorer when he gets hot.
He's the best scorer in history. Hey, hands down, the best scorer in history.
Even better than James Harden. And James Harden don't know how to do nothing to get to the free throw line. KD can get a shot anytime, in a place, right?
Yeah.
So, and Devin Booker is up there. Devin Booker is one of them score when he get going, dude. Man, anybody that scores 70 points in the NBA game, dude, give me them any day. Give me them any day.
Any day.
Mm-hmm.
And Brandon Beal is strong, physical, plays defense. All Brandon Beal needs to do is go by 4. If KD and Book on fire, all Bill needs to go about 14 to 15 points.
And that's kind of what he is. He kind of knows his role there. It was shaky when they first got there. I think he kind of knows his role now. And they got a good coach. Budenholzer is a good coach. I wanted Budenholzer when
with the Lakers.
With the Lakers. But but I like what JJ Redick's doing over there. He's a young coach. JJ Redick's gonna be good. I think they're gonna go through a little growing pains, throughout the season. But the Lakers gonna be there in the playoffs. I guarantee you they're gonna make the playoffs and they're gonna make some shape. I'm not picking them to win the championship. Not yet, because I gotta see more. But they're gonna be there.
They're gonna be there.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Eastern Conference Finals, Western Conference Finals, and then tell me your final prediction.
I see. I'm with you. I think for the Eastern Conference Finals, I was gonna say Boston. I was gonna say Boston and Miami, but I forgot about New York. Well, I think New York get it going together. I can say Boston in New York.
Okay.
An old school East Coast rival. And
I like that. They kind of match up well too.
Yeah, they're gonna match up well. In the West, I can see. Man, I can see Dallas. I can see Dallas.
You don't see the Lakers? You don't see that?
Of course, I'm gonna pick the Lakers. I'm just being honest, bro. I don't count, even though I don't count LeBron out until he's out.
Yeah.
You have to put some respect.
As long as we ain't playing the Nuggets in the playoffs, we can beat anybody.
Hey, and I'm just in the Nuggets with Russ, man. I'm not convinced with that right now.
Me either, bro. I'm not. It don't look good. They played tonight. I don't know what they did tonight, but I don't know, bro.
Give me KD versus LeBron in the Western Conference.
Ooh, I like that.
Give me.
I like that. Yeah.
And that's what I'm hoping it be. I want to see.
I want to see it one more time.
One more time.
Yeah, I want to see it one more time. I'm with you on this. I can agree to that. If I had to say another team, I would say OKC because they are loaded. I think they will probably be the 1 seed in the West. But if they run up against a motivated LeBron or a motivated KD, they're gonna be belts to ass.
Yep, it is. Hey, and all it takes is for LeBron to get some type of home court advantage. If you give him any type of slack,
no, it just takes somebody to start talking some noise.
Yep,
them young boys. When them young boys get to talking noise, win one game and start talking. Okay, we got some
KD. Hey, they talk about it. Him and KD when they get in their zone.
I bet Ant don't want to see KD in the playoff this year. Now they swept him last year. I bet y'all don't want to see him this year.
And that team wasn't even together for real last year. They got him on the and KD early, and KD still was trying to. He was not even 100% for real.
Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting. I'm with you on that, C-Way, and I want to see Celtics Lakers finals. I know I picked this last year. I want to see it.
I want to see it. I can't lie. I want, man. Honestly, man. I'm going with the guys that we grew up with. We were on the same age as them guys. Mm-hmm. I actually want KD. I really want KD to get a ring.
Either KD or LeBron, bro.
Man, I wanted to see them too. And the reason I want to see father and son get a ring together in the NBA, man. Hey, if LeBron, I'm just being honest, JB, you hear me talking. Right. I would definitely welcome that talk even more. And I would, if LeBron get number 5 this year with his son, with this Lakers team, with a brand new coach, bro.
What?
hey, LeBron if he get that and in his 22nd year, he is making it hard for me at 40. At the age 40, he's gonna make it very difficult for me to defend Jordan as the GOAT. And I'm a Jordan man. Man, you done talked about this on and off the air several times. Man, you have to really welcome. I mean, honestly, man, if you're a Jordan fan, you just gotta get his man. Even if you don't like LeBron, just get his man his flowers, because man, we have not got a chance to witness. It's gonna be a while for you witness something that's spectacular.
It's coming.
That's spectacular. It's coming. I want to see LeBron. Like you said, me personally, man, I want to see LeBron in the West. I want to see LeBron or KD get it. In the East, I want to see Tatum them repeat if they could.
Yeah.
I really do.
They showed me, so I think this team, and they're not going to stay together too much longer because everybody making a lot of money. So they already know, and I like what they do. Danny Ainge, man, I'm talking about. You get them boys in there. You make sure everybody get paid, because we finna try to go on about a 2, 3, 4 year run and try to go and get the ring real quick, and then let y'all go on about y'all business.
Yeah, and he's showing that he's coaching, and he's actually coaching them boys, them real good, man. And the reason why I want to see you can tell my biggest reason why I want to see KD get another ring.
He need one for a legacy.
That's what I'm saying. I want him to get one, so he can show them that he could have got one. He got one without Golden State, so they won't be able to hold that over his head, And like you said, but he don't care about his leg, because he a champion at the end of the day, and a 2-time champion, 2-time Finals MVP.
Yeah,
and and the best scorer, he could care less. But for accolades and analytics, I want to see him get this ring. I want to see, like you said, to me, nobody's. I'm just being honest, man. Nobody deserves a ring to me, no more than LeBron and KD, man. Because like you said, it's gonna be a while for you see some guys as great as them too.
And then you're gonna have the guys out there who would probably never get a ring, the James Hardens, the Paul Georges, the guys like that.
And the Westbrook,
Chris Paul, the great players.
I wish, man, I really want to see Chris Paul get a ring, man.
Well, he need to bring his ass to the Lakers then.
Hey, everybody don't like Chris Paul. Hey, he tried to go to the Lakers, but the NBA stopped it.
That was years ago. I'm talking about the current Lakers.
Hey, man, Chris Paul really
too old now.
Hey, I think he need to go and retire, man. He need to come off. If he come off, hey, who you would have? CP3 or D'Angelo Hall?
No, give me. No. Give me CP. Listen here.
Not D'Angelo Hall.
I'm gonna say this before we go. I'm gonna say this before we go. The Lakers ain't going no damn well with D'Angelo Russell starting as point guard. He need to go.
He got to go.
I'm seriously. It's about 5 guys on that Lakers bench. It was D'Lo and about 4 more guys that need to go off that team, bro, in order for the Lakers to be a legitimate championship contender. Now, we can say this for another day, but I'm dead serious. They're going to have to make some kind of changes if they're going to contend for the championship.
I agree. I agree.
Yep. So we're gonna come back. I know we pressed for time. We're gonna come back on the show and give y'all our top 10 players in the league. You know how we normally do. We're gonna give y'all our top 10. We're gonna do it next week. Top 10 list NBA players right now. We may agree, we may disagree, but it's gonna be interesting. We'll talk about that. And then we'll probably update y'all on some big games, talk a little college basketball too, because Bama, they got a great team. We probably gonna do the college basketball top 25 and do that next week too.
Okay.
Yeah. So election day is next Tuesday. So we're gonna have to do this show probably Monday or Wednesday to see where we'll work it out.
Okay.
We'll work it out. We're not gonna do the show next Tuesday because it's election day. We probably have to move it to like Wednesday, Thursday, Monday. But y'all just stay tuned, stay locked in, man. If you haven't already, hit the like button. Share this to somebody. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're watching this on Twitter, take your butt to YouTube. If you're watching the replay, hit the subscribe button. This is me, JB, my partner, DJ C-Wade, the best podcast partner in the business.
Yes, sir. And the best
DJ
podcast
C-Wade.
host in the business.
Hey, man, I just do what I can do when I can do. That's our Chris Tucker. All right, y'all, man. We gonna out of here, man. We'll see y'all sometime next week. Just stay tuned. We'll see y'all next week for another episode of Sports Talking with JB. Nightcap version.
Yes,
Holla at y'all, man. Y'all be blessed out there.